And joining me here in the studio via video technology is good morning, Heather Ludzack from the Cable Area Chamber of Commerce. Good morning to you. No, I don't hear her. Why don't I hear her? Oh, let me unmute the mic. No.
No, that was
There
me.
you go. That was you. Okay.
Sorry. I didn't want to be rustling around in the background while you were talking.
Well, thank you for that. Yeah. And of course, I'm rustling around. I got so many different faders to be doing, and I'm reading script, and I'm trying to push this button, and it's just.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you very much for having me. I'm glad we finally were able to connect.
Yes, it's been great. So let's talk about what's happening in the cable area here in the next couple of weeks. You got some things going on.
Oh, we sure do. I mean, summer is in full swing here in cable. Visitors are here. All of our shops are bustling. All of our restaurants are busy. It's great. The weather's been somewhat reasonable. I guess mosquitoes haven't been the best, but it seems to be getting better. But a lot of the big things coming up for us is the whole weekend of 4th of July, before 4th of July, since the 4th is on a Tuesday this year. We have activities starting on Friday going all the way through the 4th. There is so much to do up here that you can keep yourself pretty entertained for that week, especially if you've got families, kids, lots of great things going on. There's live music at most of our bars and restaurants all weekend. A lot of outdoor venues, Four Seasons Resort, Lakewoods, Evergreen, the Portage. There'll be all sorts of things going on all weekend. The big kickoff is Saturday, July 1st. The town of Grandview at the Grandview Ballpark is having all sorts of kids activities, games and things starting at 2 p.m. And then softball, there's going to be kind of an impromptu softball tournament. I've heard stories that the any Drummond alumni are welcome to come and have maybe an old timers game, which a lot of us who have family or went to Drummond are a little annoyed that they would call it an old timers game. But then again, that's not untrue. But that is on Saturday. And then they are having fireworks at dusk. So on Saturday night. So if you're a big fan of fireworks in the cable area, you can see about 4 different shows over the course of the holiday weekend. Then on Sunday, July 2nd, our American Legion Post 487 is having a pig roast. This is about their 3rd annual, I believe. Okay, They're doing that on Sunday afternoon, starting at 1 p.m. till the food runs out. There'll be live music, refreshments, pig roast with all the fixings, and of course, all those proceeds support our American Legion. They just did a huge project to have all of our deceased veterans added to our wall of honor. They added about 85 names to our wall that's in our community triangle, and they've got another 90 to add. So there's a big fundraising effort for that. So hopefully people will want to come out and support them, and that's a great Sunday afternoon thing. And again, live music, which will be awesome. Then on Tuesday, the 4th of July, we have all of our downtown cable festivities. It kicks off with, we have a red, white, and blue pancake breakfast starting at 7:30 a.m. till 10:30 at the Cable Community Center. It's pancakes, sausage, juice, milk, coffee. The red, white, and blue of the pancakes are, you can get blueberry pancakes if you want. We'll have strawberry sauce and white whipped cream. So you can make your patriotic breakfast on the 4th of July.
Sure.
And then also that morning, starting at 8 a.m., whether you want to have pancakes before or after, we have the CARE 5K, 10K walk run. You can register the day of event, or you can register at care.com. CARE stands for Cable Area Resources in Emergencies. And it's a fund where they help people in need in our communities who are in crisis, whether it's energy assistance or housing issues or anything. They've helped people who've been dealing with cancer. So it's a really great organization and a really great event. So you can get up and burn off those pancakes if you want, or
Yeah.
you can run the race and then go have pancakes.
Right. Yeah.
Depending on how fast you run.
Mhm.
All from 9 a.m. to 3, the Forest Lodge Library, which is also in the middle of a capital campaign to do some major additions to our library, which is the oldest log cabin library in the state of Wisconsin.
Oh, I didn't know
It
that.
is still a library.
Yeah.
And possibly in the country, I believe, too. I should probably know that for sure, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the oldest, if not the oldest. But they have a book sale. So when books come out of circulation, they put them up for sale, and you can buy books.
Yeah.
Then continuing on the 4th of July, we have a parade right through downtown Cable. It starts at 11 a.m. It's been called the best little slice of American, small town America around. So
Right.
people always have a lot of fun. All the businesses get involved. We have our Legion that comes and presents the colors. We have antique and classic cars. All the fire trucks come through. Of course, all the businesses are handing out candy. So
Sure.
it's really a fun thing. That parade, I don't remember that parade not happening. So at least 55 years that parade's been going on.
Oh, yeah. And the
And then,
downtown area is really just only a block, isn't it? Just a
yeah,
one
it's a
block,
couple blocks. I
couple
mean,
blocks. Yeah.
it's about, well, we go around a corner, so
Yeah.
we have about a
Make it a
3-4
little
block.
longer. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yep. But the main path of the parade starts on the south end of town on Kavanaugh Street and goes right past Rondo's Shopping Center, Sweet Exchange Market, the
Yeah.
Ideal Market, the Rivers Eatery, Redberry Books, heads all the way down to Spruce Street where the Cable Historical Museum is, and then takes a right and goes past the Shawamigan Mountain Bike Festival building.
Yeah.
And it's about an hour of time, but it's definitely fun, and all the businesses get really involved and come up with fun themes and things. So that's always a big hit with people. Then afterwards, everyone is invited to head out to the Cable Town Park, just a little bit out of town. We have all sorts of kids activities, a jump house and other fun things for kids to do all day. And then the Cable and Area Lions Club, which I am the president of this year, also has their annual picnic. So the picnic goes from 11:30 to 2:30. And it's, all typical picnic fare, Wisconsin brats and hot dog and sweet corn on the cob that you get to dip right in the butter, and hamburgers and all the sides, and a beer tent and soda and water. We'll have bingo, which will be really fun. The bingo is always a big hit on the 4th. And then later that evening, that goes until about 2:30. Then there's fireworks that night. And actually 3 of our communities are having fireworks that night at dusk. The town of Barnes has theirs in the community park there right on County Highway N. We have them in the Cabletown Park as well. And then Lakewoods Resort, if you're wanting to, maybe if you have a boat and you want to go out on the water and watch fireworks, Lakewoods Resort, they also have plenty of room to watch from the grass, but Lakewoods Resort will have fireworks as well. So we've got an action-packed week, that's for sure.
Yes, as most communities do, and that's great that you guys are providing all of that for the 4th of July. I wanted to step back and say, what's the Cable Summer Fun Challenge about?
Aha, I'm so glad you asked. So a couple years ago, we were kind of COVID era year.
Right.
We were like, promoting the area in a considerate and safe way. Let's think of 50 things that you can do in this area that don't really involve, that you could do in a socially distant way.
Yeah.
And we started working on that list, and it was things like, go skip a rock. on a lake, or go see if you can spot some bear, or go to Clam Lake and see if you can spot elk.
Yeah.
Make s'mores around a campfire, tell ghost stories. So we came up with this list, but then as things started relaxing, we're like, well, let's start bringing our area businesses into this challenge. And I said, well, what about 100 things to do in the summer? And
Yeah.
we thought of this as a great way to promote our social media, because we have people, they take a picture, they post it, they tag the chamber, they tag the chamber Facebook, Instagram, they post the pictures. So
Sure.
if they go to a business, for example, we say one of the challenges is visit a multi-generational business. Well, in the cable area, we have 7 or 8 businesses that some, like Lakewood's Resort, is on its 4th generation of ownership in the family.
Wow.
110 years, which is amazing. But there's all sorts of other businesses that are multi-generational. So all you have to do is go to one of those businesses, visit it. We hope you buy something, but you don't have to. And you take a picture of yourself there and you tag Cable Summer Fun 2023.
Mm-hmm.
And then we keep track of who completes the numbers on the challenge, and whoever has the most on the Monday of Labor Day, 5 p.m. is the end. And actually, it's now 101 things, because from the Saturday of Memorial Day to the Monday of Labor Day is 101 days.
Yeah.
So it's just sort of a thing to do. And, whether you do the challenge or not, it just gives you lots of ideas of really fun and unique things to do in our area. So it's been a huge hit. And the winner of the challenge, whoever gets the most, wins $250 in chamber dollars, which they can spend at any cable area business, which is Cable, Drummond, Nimicoggan, and Grandview.
Okay.
So last year, I think someone got 97. And one of the challenges was visit one of our real estate businesses, Camp David Realty, McKinney Realty, or Coldwell Banker, who are all chamber members, and find your dream home or your summer vacation home. Well, we didn't really think about that. Like, this challenge involves buying a house. That's pretty big, but someone actually did. And I think they got second place in the challenge because we couldn't believe that. So this year, really all you have to do is maybe look at property or, see what's available.
Dream about your dream home.
Dream about your dream home. Yeah, we didn't want to make it quite that restrictive. So
is this list available online for people to download and print out?
It is, absolutely. It is on our website, cable, the number 4 fun.com. So CABLE, the number 4 FUN.com. So you can go on there, and when you open our website, you can see it right there on the front page of the site, the homepage. You can see the Summer Fun Challenge. And it rotates the pictures of things people have tagged, and it's really, really great. Another kind of cool thing, one of the things we did this year was one of the challenges is find the fun in the cable area. We have, if you go to our website or our Facebook page, and our Facebook page is Cable Area Chamber of Commerce, as is our Instagram. We have giant 6-foot red letters, aluminum letters that say FUN with an exclamation point. So we'll be moving those around the community here and there for special events. And if you find those letters and get your picture with them, that's finding the fun in the cable area. So.
Oh, very cool. Well, lots of things happening there, as are in many communities, but I'm glad we were able to at least highlight a little bit of what's happening in cable the rest of this month into next month. I can't believe the 4th of July is so close. I mean, I feel like we just got out of spring, or just got out of winter with, 6 feet of snow, and spring, we kind of just brushed over that. And now we're into summer full bore, and lots of events and activities happening.
Right. It'd be nice if our weather would just cooperate and be a good summer weather rather than the extremes. But
Well, we've had that now for what, 3 weeks now of just lots of sun. We had a couple of days of rain, and now
mhm,
this week is all sun and dry. Next week is all sun and dry. We do need some rain,
we do
but
definitely.
maybe not on days that events are happening, like the 4th of July. Hopefully, it's a nice day for that.
We hope it, we hope we'd love it if it rained at night.
Yeah.
Keep the
Cool.
dust down and things like that.
Yeah.
So,
Keep
but
things
there's so much
clean.
to do. If anyone stops in at the Cable Area Chamber of Commerce to come and see us, Katie, Cricket, Sam, or myself will help you find all sorts of great things to do here. We have brochures about pretty much every business in the area. We have tons of maps for hiking, biking, um, uh, waterfall
Oh,
maps,
okay.
ATV maps, just about everything that you could think of to do up here. And I'm sure you know we have a fantastic natural history museum here, which does an awesome display every year, something different, dealing with the natural world of our area. And this year, their theme is called Geology Rocks, and it's all about the local landscape, the rocks, the things that made up the earth,
Sure.
all of the way that our area was created. Why do we have sandy soil here and clay soil here? And it's really fascinating. And they've even got a couple days where you can bring in a rock and have one of their naturalists identify it. So if you found an interesting rock locally while you've been walking or hiking or on a beach, you can bring it to the museum and they'll help you identify what it is and where it came from, which I
Sure.
think is super cool.
Yeah,
But
it's
the
very cool.
museum is awesome and it's got a lot of hands-on stuff for kids, and definitely a must-see when you come to Cable.
Yep. And we usually play Emily Stone's podcast once a week as well. So we're really connected with that organization and appreciate their input.
Yeah, she's just brilliant, fascinating to talk to her. I mean, so yeah, definitely a lot of really cool things going on in Cable.
Very good. Well, Heather, thank you for your time today. We'll check
Yeah.
back in with you next month and see what's happening after the 4th of July. So things to work on for that. And thank you for joining us here on WOJB.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
All right. Take care.